But what happens if even Congress is unwilling to acknowledge this? We have heard this and seen this fight. The president has already acknowledged that he's not going to give a giveaway to people who bought too much, or people who were speculating on their homes, and yet we're seeing more and more and more people's homes being foreclosed upon. At what point, if there is such a tipping point, where we will say, this is not just individuals' problems, this is a collective problem, this is my problem, even if my house isn't foreclosed upon, and that problem does exist?
Oh, yeah. I think we should be waking up to that in many parts of the country. East of LA, there are whole neighborhoods that are being foreclosed. There are parts of Florida where where you can just see it massively in neighborhoods. And yeah, we've got to say this isn't good for anybody.
Let's go to John. John, you have a question or a comment for Barbara. Go ahead.
People that come into the country, whether legal or illegal, buy things to survive. And I think the Congress has been lax on immigration enforcement because it's a lifeline of our economy. As long as the population keeps growing, the economy stays afloat. I'll let you shut it off. Thank you.
Hey, John, thank you very much. Is there something to that, Barbara, that the reason that nothing has happened is that there is a benefit, that it's actually, dare I say it, a good thing, at least for some people?
Well, it certainly has been a good thing for those employers because they can, who employ them, because they can abuse and exploit illegal immigrants so much. The standard way is just stiffing them on their pay. Oh, did I say I was going to give you $100 a week? Well, I'm sorry, we're out of here now.
Call the cops.
Yeah, call
right?
the cops.
Isn't that how it's going to work? So how do you balance this then? On the one side saying, we know we need you, and we know we're going to protect you. Sometimes the only argument, the first argument is, do we need them? And people are still fighting on that one. Nobody is arguing, well, at least not many people with much gusto, that we need to protect them at the same time.
Yeah, but I would make that argument because if you're concerned about the potential effect of low-paid, undocumented immigrants on everybody's wages, the thing to do is prevent the exploitation of those immigrants. What makes them attractive to employers is that they can get away with so much abuse and exploitation. If they can't, then there's no drag on everybody else's work conditions.
Hasn't that been part of the problem? That's one of the reasons why many of the cities in the country have said, look, we don't want to go after these people and turn them into immigration because they won't come to us if there's a problem. I mean, hasn't that been part of the problem? If I want to be a bad person to people who are here without documentation, I can do it, because they're not going to call the police. If I want to exploit them, if I want to abuse them, I can do all of those things, and they don't have many options.
Oh yeah, the landlord can make sexual advances on a woman tenant. It can be all sorts of things, and they have no recourse. So from a certain point of view, from a very evil point of view, I would say, it's great to have a bunch of people around who don't have that recourse, who can't complain, who can't call the cops.
So we can abuse this secondary class or second class of society, and nobody gets hurt. Well, except them.
Right, except them.
Very difficult thing. Well, Barbara, I want to thank you.